showing up as going live. Okay, let me try this. No, that's not it. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? Just trying to get it pulled up over here on my laptop so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, let me get this moved up. Hi, Susie. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, I just want to try and fine tune that just a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Ooh, laying down after a big supper. Well, enjoy your break. That's nice. Okay. So I thought I would show everybody what I've been working on. I got the spine and the inside done on this, what will be a journal. I love how it's looking. And then I've even pulled my signature pages. I'm not quite ready to sew them in. I want to play around with maybe using some more scrapbook paper. It has some in it, and I used scrapbook paper to weld pages together, that sort of thing, but it does not have a whole lot of scrapbook paper in it, and I thought that might make it look even better if I added like a large piece to the front. I haven't decided though. We'll see. I'm gonna play around with that before I get ready to sew it in and things like that. If you're hopping on, say hi, everybody. I had a super long day at work, not in the sense of a hard day at work. It wasn't a hard day at all. But the afternoon, I swear, lasted forever. And we had patients, like we had work to do. So I don't understand why it went so slow. But oh my goodness, it was exhausting. I'm so glad to be home and the weekend started. Of course, you come home and I set my alarm because I took a little nap in my recliner and that went by just like that. Hi, Tammy. What part of Northern California are you from? Hi, Terry. I was showing everybody the first journal in this series that I've got the spine and everything put together on. I've pulled pages for the signature. I still want to work on these just a little bit and play around with maybe adding some scrapbook paper. Right now it's just all vintage pages, that sort of thing. I think I'm going to move you guys up just a little bit more. You'll see more of my desk area, but that's okay. That way you can have a better view of everything. All right. Okay, there you go. Yep, I think that works because I'm wanting to show you a package I got from Sandra at Blossom and Inspire. Right before I came on, I was watching Stacy at Junkie Cat Junction. Her video she just put out, she started a new hashtag that I think is really going to catch on. It's hashtag, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Friday fabric, but I think it's something. Hi, Tammy. Has anyone watched Stacy's video she just put out literally like 30 minutes ago? I watched it right before I came on live. She's doing a new hashtag. I should have wrote it down because that's how my memory is. If I don't write it down, it's not going to stick around. Hi, guys. Oh, yay, yay. Do you remember what the hashtag is? And if you do you mind putting it in the comments? Because it was so catchy. I really think it's going to catch on. I think what's going to happen besides catching on, everybody's going to want to buy fabric off each other, especially if when they buy fabric or get fabric, there's a big chunk. We're going to be like, please cut me off a fat quarter or something like that. Hi, Julie. Oh, there it is. It's hashtag Fun Fabric Friday. So first of all, go check out her video. She's got some really cool 1970s fabrics in this haul she does. And hi, Bex. Oh my gosh. Thanks for hopping on. I love it. So me and Bex have a collab coming up in January. It's our Nancy Drew collab. We're both really excited about it. And Bex, I'm going to get with you this weekend. I want to go over the address. I shared with my channel about what happened with your package and how upset I was. Well, it came back to me. So I get another chance to get it to her, and I want to make sure the address is right. And I think this time, since I know what it costs to ship it, I'm just going to buy postage from the post office and mail it from my mailbox. That way the post office doesn't have an opportunity to put their own spin on the address. I was showing everybody, this is the first journal I've got this curved spine on, pages pulled for the signature. I'm wanting to add some more scrapbook paper though before I finalize it. And I may have to take some of the vintage papers out, but I'm really happy with all the pages in here are vintage. Isn't that the cutest little image? This isn't from the book. This is from an ideas. And then this is from Maddie's kit. And I just welded it together. Most of these pages are from Maddie's kit or an ideas book. And this is some vintage ledger. This is a book page. Now the book pages are not in order, but this is like little mini stories and poems. So I don't think that matters. If I'd kept it in order, I would have had to make the story right smack dab in the middle, and I like it better spread out. Yeah, I was thinking I would weld two pieces of scrapbook paper together and have like this be the pretty pinks and teals and greens for the like each beginning of each signature. I think that would look good. That's what I'm playing around with now, is figuring that out. It's at Hobby Lobby, the fabric I used. I know I didn't have any fabric I thought that would go with this book cover, so I went there and picked up a few of their fabrics that had pink in it. All right, so tonight I have a couple things I can do. I can make some beaded paper clips. All the journals I'm going to be making, we could do that. Or I have a delivery I got today when I got home from Sandra's last sale at Blossom and Inspire. I thought about going through that and showing you guys what I got there. I know I need to go through it just to get out all the Christmas stuff to you don't shop at Hobby Lobby. Is it because you don't have one or because you don't like Hobby Lobby? I'm just curious. I miss Joann's. I know that. That used to be where my fabric source in my town, but then when Joann's went out of business, I didn't have a choice. I've just got Hobby Lobby, or I have to drive an hour away to go to a Michael's. But she was getting, well, that is really lightweight. She had some Christmas packs, and I thought I'd be able to use some of these in my dangles. Some of them I may not. They might just be too big, but I'm going to go through, and the ones I think I can use, I will put in my little container here of items I'm going to use for my tassels. And the ones that I don't feel like I can utilize, I will donate. Ooh, sorry for all the noise. All right, let's put that in to my container. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I'm lucky that my store is very nice and none of those shenanigans has happened to me. Wow, that is awful. I am so sorry you went through that. Oh, that's a good idea. I never even thought of that. You're right. Thank you for the good idea, Karen. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots of noises because she really packages her stuff really well. That's one of the things I like about shopping with her is I always know I'm going to get my items safely and in good shape. All right. Hi, Connie. How are you doing? Okay, he's missing a leg. I don't think I'm going to keep him. He's really cute, though. Yeah, I'm just going through my latest shipment from Sandra. I'm trying to get all my Christmas stuff out to where I can see it, and that way I will have it to inspire me. I'll know what I have, that sort of thing. Congratulations! I'm so glad it got there. Everybody should be getting everything I sent today or tomorrow at the latest. Oh, that's cute. Oh, this will be perfect for that one book I have with the little rocking horse on it. Oh, that's going to be cute. Love that. Yes, I do. I like that a lot. Very cute. Okay, that's adorable. I have so many little miniature ornaments, like what you put on the tiny trees that I use to make tassels out of. But I thought these would be cute, depending on the journal, to attach to the tie, and would look really cute. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, thanks, Bex. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, this snowman's cute. Love him. Another mitten. These are cute. I actually have some journals. They didn't come today. I was hoping to show you that tonight. I had ordered some books off eBay because when I went through my Christmas books, I had the ones I'd planned on using just were not inspiring me. So I thought I'd go shopping and look for some books that did. And I found some that I've never seen made into journals. And I was really excited to share those. Okay, so I got some, see, wallpaper, and let's take a look at that. I really appreciate you guys hopping on and spending some time with me. I had to make my live later and later because it seems like here lately on Fridays at work I'm working over, and I'm so afraid I'm gonna set it for earlier and then not get off on time. Okay. So if you ordered 5 of these, your name got put in for a drawing, and I didn't win the drawing, but the person that did win gifted it to me. So, and it looks like she also sent me a private stash free gift. It says, Tracie, from my private stash, please keep this gift. Oh, was I don't share it with everyone. Thank you, Sandra. Well, Sandra, I've already spilled the beans. Leave it to me. I'm good at that. All right. Oh, I love this. This will look so good with the Nancy Drew series that I'm going to be doing. Look at this. This is like vintage 1970s, 1960s wallpaper. I went on eBay to look at books of this stuff, and it is selling for $300 a book. Can you believe that? Yeah, these will be perfect for the Nancy Drew series. Very nice. I love that. Okay, let's take a peek at some of these. Ooh, that one's pretty. I don't know if the texture on that one's showing up or not. It is. That is really pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty in pink. That'll look good with the Nancy Drew series too. I'm going to pull out the ones I think I'll use in that Nancy Drew series. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. That'll look good with my coquette journals. Love that. Did all of you guys watch Maddie's fall journals that she shared today? They were so pretty. Ooh, that'll look good for those two. And there's that Hoover. Right. I will be able to put these up where I put my wallpaper. I have a cabinet where I just keep wallpaper. There's that. And then I want to keep these over here to put in with the Nancy Drew themed items. Alright, let's see what this is. I know what this is. It's, I got some spindles. I thought these would be pretty as decor in my house. So I believe Sandra's next sale will not be until November. She's taking the month of October off if anyone is interested in attending one of her sales. You'll have to wait till November, but it's Blossom and Inspire is the name of her channel. But won't these be pretty sitting out at Christmas time? In a little vase or something like that. I think those will be really pretty. All right. Let me move these. Bye, Susie. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. All right. I'm not sure what these. Oh, yay, my buttons. So I ordered a bunch of buttons because I've been destashing my craft room. And I'm going to save that. That's pretty. That could make some really pretty clusters for this Christmas series. And I like that trim too. All right, let's put that on the fabric pile. Those will go directly into the button bin, or it's actually a giant 5-gallon jar. Those are nice. And then these, I believe, might be the larger buttons. Yep, that's what these are. Awesome. Perfect. Oh, awesome. What is this? Okay. I think this is a songbook. This will be perfect. I can pull out Christmas music for my journals. Maddie had some in her kit, but I used all of it in this first journal I'm working on over here, and so this will give me lots of other Christmas music to use. So I'm excited about this. This is an older book. It's German, and I love the font in it. Yeah, that's really neat. And I like the end pages too. Those are pretty. Very nice. Let's see if this will come off without too much difficulty. All right. I am not sure what this is, but it's the last package. And then she threw this into it, looks like. Oh, it's got a little dog on it. How cute. That is adorable. Okay. So this looks like some Christmas books that I ordered. It's funny, I forget what I ordered. And I knew I was getting Christmas stuff for this series, but I didn't remember exactly what all I got. And this is my ATC. Sandra does an ATC exchange. And this is the exchange. All right. Let's see here. I think this is a paper clip, maybe. Yep, that's what that is. So there's a paper clip. And that is from Joanne, a Junk Journal Joanne's. All right, I'll look through that here a little bit. And this is napkins. That was a free gift. And here is the wallpaper packet that's going to be perfect for the Nancy Drew series I've got coming up in January. Okay. Put that over here. And then I've got a series of 1920s journals I'll be doing sometime next year, and I thought this would be really pretty on one of them. So I put all my series, the items I'm curating, they go in bins, and then I just put them in their bins, and when it's time to do the series, I have what I need. Okay, that's neat. And here is a Mary Englebright, which if you guys don't know, I love Mary Englebright. Can't wait to see the cover. Oh, that'll definitely be a journal this Christmas. Love that. Absolutely love it. That is pretty. Gosh, I could make so many Christmas journals just using these as toppers. Those are adorable. Love that. So that will definitely make it into the journal pile. Put that in my notes. And I thought these would be cute to use as small pockets in my journals too. Like put them on the page and put a little tag in there. Very nice. And then there's a piece of antique quilt topper and some Edwardian lace. And this looks like some really cool fabric. Let's take a look at this. All right. So talk about the fun Friday fabric. I just love this. And there is a collab going on, Prairie Girl collab. I thought this would look really nice with a, I've got a Little House on the Prairie book that I'm thinking about using to turn into a journal for that series. I thought I'd use that. And then this will make beautiful Christmas spines. Love that. That actually would have been vintage and worked with this one, I think. But I like the one I have. And I believe this is a pillowcase. But that too would make a very pretty, like cut those out to make clusters. That would look good. Maybe we will do some of that tonight. I really like this material that she used to wrap up the buttons too. That, and then I have some of this from Caddy. That would be pretty. And then these are idea books from, let's see what year. It says I know they stopped putting staples to hold them. So like these actually have signatures. So if you undo this staple in the back and pull the staple out, these are folios is what I'm trying to say. And those are the ones I prefer. Yeah, these are nice. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I can't wait to use those. And then I thought it would be fun, like, to make that into a journal cover too. I think that could be really pretty. All you'd have to do is use some chipboard and matte medium to make it. See, this one I don't think, see, this one doesn't have the staples. So when this comes out, these are just glued in single sheets. These are not folios, but you can weld them together. But if you're out in the wild looking for these, I would definitely recommend the ones with the staples because you're going to get folios to work with. And then there's a embossing plate here that I will be using in this series. I figured it would be cool to do the Christmas tree embossed on cardstock, just like reds and greens, and then back it with some coffee dyed paper for a journaling card. These are little 45s that I am going to turn the sleeves into journals as part of a series of doing the sleeves of 45s into journals. Isn't that neat? Look at that one. Love that. And this is a birthday card that is kind of like a coloring book too, back in the day. Yeah, that's really cute. Very, very cute. This, like this. I might leave this one out to make it into a Christmas journal. I had never seen the little golden book 45s before. All right, and this is, looks like some paper packs, Christmas paper packs. Let's see what we got here. So these two will be identical. I'm not going to open them both, but we've got some vintage cards with some snowflakes on them. Little tag there, a little tally. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love that. That's pretty. These look really cute in little golden books, folded in half like that. And then you can use them as pockets in the signature. And then lots of Christmas doilies. Oh, I love these. I needed these. I didn't have any. So these will definitely come in handy. cardinal paper. That's pretty. I have quite a bit of this kind of Christmas paper too that I need to pull from my own stash for this series. And then a piece of cardstock. All right. Well, guys, that just about covers all of that. I'll put this back in there, and Sandra, thank you so much for getting this to me so quickly. That way I'll have it for this series. I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to struggle, I can tell. I know myself well enough to know that that's going to happen. And then this has some recipe papers in it. Okay. All right, so that's everything from her packages. I think we'll move on and make some fun paper clips. If you guys feel like doing a craft together. I'm gonna make some, I think I'll use the red for this journal I'm in right now. Do a couple here. The blue would be fine too. Let's do a couple greens, a couple blues, a couple silvers, and maybe a couple white ones. Okay, I think that's probably enough. And we'll use some red thread on the red ones. I think I've got enough colors here that I can coordinate accordingly. One, two, three. Go. So I'm going to make some beaded paper clips or button paper clips, and they're meant to be just something you can put something on your pages in your journal. I'll make one real quick and then you'll see what I mean. All right, we'll do this red one here first. And you want to make sure that you put the thread that you're going to slip knot on down at the bottom so you can still use it to make sure I'm doing this right. I'm saying it, but I'm not sure. So I'm wrong. Okay. So you want it at the end where there's only one loop, not two. So you need this to be the end that goes, so the end that has the two loops will go like this, like that. And then your beads will hang from up here at the end that has the single loop. And that's what you want. And I've got some cute beads over here. Some that I bought, some that were in Maddie's kit. I really love these beads. I just think they're so pretty. I did put them in a container, but for now we will let them roll all over the desk. All right. Going. Just got my shipment of Fabri-Tac in. I may have to open it so I can have and then once you put one on, you just take the string next to it and I just tie it. So there'll actually be 3 strands because there's 6 total here, but that's how you're going to tie them. And that's how they'll look. Hi, Jeannie. Thanks for stopping on. Hi, Paper Muse. Hi, Julie. So when I got these beads at Hobby Lobby, my whole process was thinking that I would make these little bead dangles with them. I got my flu shot yesterday, not today, yesterday, and now I've got a little bit of a, I'd say slight, very slight cold symptoms. Now, whether that's from the flu shot or just something in my area, I don't know. But I have to get the flu shot because of my job. They don't give us the option. Well, technically you can get a waiver if you want, but it has to be based on religious reasons, that sort of thing. Okay, let's do this one next. Do I want to do 2 reds maybe in green? Let's do that. Yeah, this next week of, so this was the launch week. Wednesday was the first day and it was mostly just, it's been hauls mostly. But this weekend and next week, we'll start hitting the ground running with all the ephemera. And I think you guys will like that because everybody, like I've said before, even though I'm doing Christmas journals and ephemera, all you have to do is change up the focal point, the colors you're using for whatever theme you're working on. And then I'll work on journals in the background. And when I get them done, I will do flip throughs and show them to you guys. All right, let me put some beads on this one now. First one I did green. Let's do red this time. Or do I want to do it the same? Let's try it the same and then we'll do different things on different beads. Right now, Hobby Lobby has all of their Christmas 50% off. So if you are needing any beads or things for your Christmas journals, it's a good time to go get them. made these little Santa bookmarks too that I want to add some beads to. So this is what they look like. I'm going to just show on this real quick. So you can imagine, like, if you were attaching something to this, keep in mind the thing you're attaching is going to look cuter than this envelope. And then this would be hanging off at the top of the page and look nice and decorative. And you can cut off the excess if you want, or leave it. That's up to you. Or just cut them off to a certain point. But that's what they look like. And you can make them longer or shorter. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see them very well. I'm going to cut these a little bit shorter, I think. Make sure they're tied off really good. And if you're worried, depending on the string you're using, if the string will stay tied real well, you could always put just a little dab of glue on there, however you want it. All right, there's the first one. Yeah, I think I'll try some, maybe with some buttons. That's going to be really cute. Okay, let's get some more string. So I just make my string 12 inches. You can see I cut off, probably ended up cutting off about 4 inches on each one. So you could make it shorter, but I don't like having a hard time when it comes time to string them, that sort of thing. And remember, you're going to tie your string, slip knot it onto the end that just has the one loop, because the 2-loop end is what goes on your page. Show you that up close. I could actually bring you down now that we're done looking at stuff. That would probably be best. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Hopefully it won't be too dark. Yeah, that way you can see better. Okay, perfect. Let me open up these buttons. And let's get a green one. Start out with a green one. On the ones that have the 4 little holes in them, you can go back through and do the crossover on those. And then that really locks them in place. You don't have to worry about those coming off. But if you only have the 2 holes, I would tie it in the back. does that keep coming down lower and lower? I don't understand. All right. Let's do one of these blue ones, or we could just stick the red and green too. It's a red one. Okay, there's that one going on. Now then, let's put that other button. They're kind of close. Okay, there we go. Where is the end? There it is. Okay. Now then, let's try doing another button. This might be cute to do a brown one. Okay, I want to do another small one though. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. That one's neat. Okay, there's that. Oh, those are cute. I think I might like the buttons more than I do the beads because I like how the strings hang with the buttons more. All right, let's do another one. Is there another red we could do? Or green? Oh, here's a green one. Let's do another green. And then there's a red. Okay. All right. There's that. Now let's add another red button to the mix. think on these you could probably use as many buttons as you wanted. Where on the beads I did about 3 on each string. With these being different size buttons, I don't know that the same would apply with this. All right. Oh, I didn't do that like a crisscross this time, bummer. Okay. That's okay though. I don't think we need to take it out. Now then, we need another big button right here. I am so sorry for coughing. I definitely think I might be coming down with a fall cold, or maybe it is just from the flu shot. I don't know. Have any of you guys gotten your flu shots yet? Oh, that's pretty. It's a little brass one. Let's do that one. Hi, Sandra. How you doing? I opened up your package with all my Christmas goodies in it that I ordered this past week. Thank you so much for getting that out to me. Really appreciate that. Right now I'm making some beaded and buttoned paper clip dangles, just for adding a little cuteness to the page. All right. Let's see here. Got that and that. Let's do another light colored one, I think. I'm playing with some of the buttons that, oh, I loved my stuff, and I'm playing with some of the buttons now. So exciting. I need to pull out some of these cute little pinks and blues for the, this is how far I've gotten so far on this first journal. I've got the camera really close. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show it now, but I've got my signatures pulled. I just need to add some more scrapbook paper to it. All right, let's see here. We need to put a button right here, but we gotta decide what color we want. Oh, there's kind of a greenish one. This is more pink. Oh, that's a pretty blue one. There. All right, we'll do this one. Sandra, I was telling them I got my flu shot yesterday, and now I've got like some slight cold symptoms. I'm not very happy about that, but it could just be allergies too, I guess. But it seems awful coincidental. Alright, let me put the red one here. Now. As long as I'm not coughing or anything like that, too bad. I don't see it interfering with me being able to film. But if I start having a major cough, that could be an issue. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Sandra, when is your next sale? I was thinking that you said you were taking October off and you're going to have one in November. Is that still the case? Okay, I need to tie these off a little bit here. November 12th to the 13th. Okay. Have you gotten your Splat the Cat journal from Carla yet? She did that flip through. It's really cute. You lucky duck. I still can't believe you bought that seconds before I asked her about it. I still haven't got mine done. Okay, what is the issue here? All right, I'm debating if I want to tie that off like this. Oh, you got Shriek. You didn't get Splat the Cat. Okay. Okay, well, that's exciting. Yeah, those were all so pretty. All right, I'm struggling with the button one. No, I knotted up. Let's keep trying. I just can't decide if it needs something more. I don't have a whole lot more colored buttons laying out in front of me. Here's the issue. So I think I'm going to stop this one here, but I was thinking it might look good to tie it off like that. I don't know. Maybe just leave it like it is. All right, let's try making a cute little pink one for this journal. And we'll get some pink thread, I think, for this one. Oh, have fun on your date night, guys. Yes, I'm still live, Joanne. Hi. You're tuning in from Hawaii. How exciting is that? What's the weather like there? Perfect? Joanne, what's the temperature like? Okay, we are going to try and make this look good. Let's see how I do. The button ones I'm not as good at as the bead. The beads are easy. The buttons are a little trickier. Let's see here. Gorgeous weather, sunny, and in the 80s. Oh, sounds so nice. Are you guys close to the water? You just got in last night, had a lovely time this morning, drove along the coast. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I am struggling with this. I need to get my Fabri-Tac out and like glue these in so they're more together and not wanting to fray. Oh, how old is your son, Joanne? Okay, I think we're going to go back to beads for a little while just because I am struggling right now and I don't have my glue handy. So we will just go back to beads. Yes. I assume you're probably not allowed to say, but is your son in the military? I think I've asked you that before. Maybe he's not. I can't remember. You may not be able to say either. I know I've had a couple people I know recently get stationed in Hawaii. And they sent pictures of their backyard and it's beautiful. Okay, there's that. Let's see here. Do some red. Let's try a different string. Let's see, do I want to do these greens or do I want to go back to doing this green? Don't know. Could do white or the green. Let's try the green. Okay, I don't see the hole. There it is. Okay. Alrighty. Now then, I've got two more to thread on. Here we go. There they are. And then that part will be done. That actually looks kind of cute with that. So I think I'll do it the same way. Is anyone else working on Christmas journals yet, or are you waiting closer to time? I make quite a few of them and like to get an early start. Yes, I'm making beaded dangles for paper clips, beaded paper clips, I should say. They're not meant to decorate the spines. They're more like meant to hold something onto a page. So like this is the edge of your page and you put your little paper clip on there. I think I cut these a little too short. Learning curve. There's that one. You can leave them long or short. I haven't quite decided how I like them best. And then this one's got green and red buttons on it. The beads are definitely easier to do than the buttons. Okay, where is another circular bead at? Here we go. I give a lot of my friends before Christmas these for December dailies. Awesome! Christmas is such a fun time of year. Okay, I like that one. I think that'll look nice with this journal too. I think those colors will look nice. Now I just have to decide if I want to leave the threads long or short. For now, I'm going to leave them long since I haven't quite decided. And I can always trim them. I think that's going to be my best bet. Because these are awfully short. I'll probably redo this one. Just do that now. It's one thing, if you don't like how it turns out, just cut them off and start again. All right, guys. Well, we've been on here for about an hour and a half. I think I'm going to get off here and let you enjoy your evening with your family. And thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully I can get back to doing my Friday lives earlier, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I just, with having to work over, I worry about scheduling them that early. So we'll have to play it by ear. And then maybe I'll start going live on Saturday. I don't know what works best for everybody. But I will see you this weekend. I'm sure I'll be putting a video up. I've got some ephemera tutorials planned. So I will see you soon. Don't forget to keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.